The world is increasingly unpredictable, and as men, whether you're protecting your family or simply refusing to go quietly, being physically ready for massive action isn't optional. It's a responsibility. These three movements are going to build devastating punching power from the ground up. Let's get to work. First up, barbell jumping jacks. I know, stay with me for a second. Here's what happens to most men after 35. Life gets busy. You're lifting, maybe doing some cardio, but explosive, reactive movement, gone. Jumping, bounding, fast footwork, it becomes completely alien to your body. And when your nervous system loses that pattern, your punch loses its snap. Here's the truth about power: it doesn't start in your shoulders, it starts in the floor. It travels up through your feet, your ankles, your hips, and fires out through your fist. That kinetic chain only works when every single link is switched on. Most guys over 35 have a few links that have gone dark. This movement flips them back on. Take a standard empty barbell, 45 pounds, across your shoulders and upper chest while in a standing position with knees slightly bent, feet together. Jump your feet out wide and breathe out hard as the bar goes out. Jump back in and brace your core tight as the bar returns to your shoulders. Up and down is one rep. Here's the key coaching point: explosive on the way out, feet driving wide with real intent, then controlled on the way back in. That control on the return is what keeps the movement clean and your teeth in your mouth. If you're losing 40 to 50% of your power on that explosive drive out, stop there, rest, reset. This is a power drill, not a cardio session. The moment it becomes endurance work, you're training the wrong adaptation. The point is to get more powerful, not just more tired. Weeks 1 and 2, aim for 4 sets of 15 reps. Around weeks 3 and 4, if your form is still clean, push it to 20 to 25. Movement 2, the single leg dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Looks like a balance exercise, and it is, but it's doing a whole lot more than that. And I want you to understand why this made the list. After 35, something quietly starts slipping that most guys don't catch until it's already a problem. Your proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space, gets lazy. Foot and ankle stability weakens. Hamstrings tighten up. Glutes stop firing the way they should. And all of that matters in striking because every punch you throw starts with your feet connected to the ground. This one movement targets hamstring mobility and strength, glute activation, spinal erectors, core bracing, and that foot and ankle proprioception nobody talks about, but everyone over 35 is quietly losing. One movement, a lot of return. Now here's how I'm doing it in the video, and the tempo is important. I'm going slow and controlled on the way down, deliberate. That builds balance, real functional strength, and time under tension in the posterior chain. Then on the way up, I'm moving at a faster rate, not reckless, still in control, but I'm generating burst. That's ground force production. That's the same energy transfer that happens when you plant your foot and throw a punch. You're training that pattern with every rep. 12 reps per side, 3 to 4 sets, depending on how your form holds. If you're wobbling all over the place, start at 3 sets, lock in your mechanics, then earn the fourth. Last movement, and this is the piece most guys are completely missing. What you're looking at is a reverse hyper machine. You're probably not going to find one at your gym, and most home gyms definitely don't have one. But I want to show you what this thing does because it's genuinely in a category of its own. The reverse hyper strengthens your entire posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, spinal erectors on the way up, while the downward swing simultaneously decompresses your lumbar spine, strengthen and decompress at the same time. Most exercises do one or the other. This does both. For building the iron base that powers a punch, there's nothing quite like it. Now, I know most of you don't have one of these, so here's my go-to alternative that you can do right now. Grab a physio ball, a Swiss ball. They're inexpensive and one of the most useful pieces of equipment you can own. Lay face down with your hips resting across the top of the ball and your hands on the floor for support. From there, swing your legs up until your body is flat. That's your lumbar erectors working hard. Then let them drop back down with control. That downward phase creates traction through your lumbar spine. It feels like relief because it genuinely is. I'll tell you this pumping action has helped men work through bulging discs and pinched nerves in the lower spine. The upward phase isolates those deep lumbar erectors in a way that most exercises simply cannot reach. The downward phase gently decompresses the vertebrae. Do this consistently, and your lower back becomes bulletproof. And a bulletproof lower back is the foundation of a devastating punch. 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, slow, controlled rhythm. Don't rush it. This one rewards patience. 3 movements, explosive feet, a powerful posterior chain, and a bulletproof lower back. That's the real foundation of power. Put in the work, and I'll see you in the next one.